Sorry, I had my mic off. Welcome in, everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. It's Tuesday, October 22nd. We are here for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, who was reported missing on February 26, 2024. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. We will be having our t-shirt giveaway at the end. Thank you so much for your support in getting to 4,000 subscribers. I do have it on subscriber mode, I believe. Mods, do I have it on subscriber mode? I do. So it will be a giveaway for subscribers only. I thank everyone here, every single one of you, for being here, especially my mods and my members. Hello, Mandy Moo, Rita, True Crime Junkie, Bear 90, how are you? Joanne McNeil, Grandma, hello. Hello. Robin, Pat Falaska, all of you here. Hello. Yes, Justice for Summer. Thank you, Crystal. Michelle Scott, AMC 52. Okay. Well, first of all, the only update is really that they have postponed the press conference due to safety issues. They're going to do it the day of the first hearing. And if we recall, Nick said they'd probably have a hearing within a month, Nick the Hat said. So we're going to read the message on there. But first, I wanted to start for the whole reason that we're here. 1 second. I want to begin and play something for the whole reason we're here, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And this is on his dad's channel, Seth R. Rogers. Remember to be kind in the chat, please. Please, in my opinion. Sebastian at SeaWorld.
Getting this southern. When he was running through there, this is where he ran to, and he was. But he played over there in the sand pit, SeaWorld, for a minute. I mean, he really had fun. I hope you all enjoy some of these pictures and these videos.
Look at how happy he is. Loves to dance. Rhonda, I'll tell you all right after this.
You guys look like you're having a blast out here. Happy Halloween, everybody. Make sure you put your wonderful pictures on the social media hashtag SeaWorld
So cute. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. He's really into the music, isn't he? I know, I worry so much about him too, Bear Bear. So cute. He really starts going for it here. Look at Seth. It's so sad. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are in order. The giveaway is just the thank you for all you subscribers out there. I do have it on subscriber mode, and I will be doing at the end of a show a giveaway through through StreamYard. And I'll have a certain hashtag for all of you to put. Good evening, Freebird. I'll have a hashtag for all of you to put in the chat who are here, and then it'll do a random drawing for us, and the winner's name will pull up on the screen. I was having computer issues, so I had it saved. I may have to go back in and reset it up. But welcome into absolutely everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Very much, Diorant. Grandma, thank you for being here. Freebird, thank you. CB, hello. Bear Bear 90, Miss Holly 60. Robin, Rhonda Moses, thank you so much. My very first ever member. He is having a blast, and I just can't get it in my head what he could have possibly done to deserve all this. It's very, very sad. Hello, Rita Ledford, Diorant, excuse me, Edmund Bouchard, Robin, Cinderelli, Daniela R. The news reported what, Danielle? About the news conference being canceled? Shadow, hello. Joanne McNeil, True Crime Addict, welcome to all of you. If I've missed it, Missouri Lisa, Bobby Thompson, Pat Palaska, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Mega Triumph 1, thank you so much for being here. We are going to, hi Michelle Scott, Crystal, Just Me, IML, Jenny Minich. We are going to, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to go ahead and read first off Nick's message, Nick the Hat's message regarding the postponement. It's not a cancellation. And it says, and this was posted on October 21st, yesterday, and today is October 22nd. It says, due to security concerns, the news conference scheduled for tomorrow at the Delaware County Court of Common Pleas has been postponed to the date of the first hearing set by the court to ensure adequate security measures are in place. And it continues, there have been reports of individuals arranging for a marching band to interrupt the conference. And by the way, please don't use any creators' names, and please use "in my opinion." There have been reports of individuals arranging for a marching band to interrupt the conference, along with other suspicious messages. Next, networks with scheduled appearances are unaffected by this postponement. So it's been postponed. And if for those of you who are not sure what we are talking about, let me give you a little recap. Welcome into everyone. The Dog the Bounty Hunter, Seth Rogers, Tony Mathis, Bullhorn Betty, Nick the Hat, and some other plaintiffs that are, one's a canine handler, and then a couple crime YouTubers. They filed a civil injunction. Rhonda, you just get to, just for being here. At the end, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you all a hashtag. You'll all put the hashtag in the comment, and then StreamYard will do a random drawing for us, and the name of the winner will come up. And I just need to, I'll pause it here in a little while we're watching, or I'll let you all watch a video and I'll make sure it's still set up. So, because my computer, I had to restart. I came in, put a comment in the comments, and then my side froze. So I had to shut down. So I just want to make sure it's all set up. If not, I'll set it back up. And it's for a t-shirt to win Sebastian Rogers t-shirt as a thank you for all of you helping me grow the channel and being here and supporting me, because we reached 4,000 and I appreciate it. So just stay to the end. That's what you have to do, is be here, and we'll see who it picks. It's random. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to focus more on, so the injunction was filed. I'm going to get through it, and then we're going to focus on where is Sebastian Rogers. I've got the Reels interview to show you all, where KP is alone. And I believe that's the only interview that she has done by herself. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have Peter Hyatt, statement analyst. Great couple clips from him. I also have some things from the Department of Justice, Tennessee Caves. Just a lot of information tonight, just trying to focus on, and also former FBI agent Jen Coffenbaffer. And then just some thoughts I've had. I mean, everything's, in our opinion, alleged. No one's being accused. Everything's alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. It is not to be taken as fact, but opinion, speculation, and theory. Thank you all for being here. What I thought we would start with tonight is explaining then that after the injunction was filed. Sorry, I got distracted from the comments. Forgive me. After the injunction was filed, it was against two defendants who are YouTube creators. They're called, their channels are Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching. And then it also said 50 plus inclusives. So other people. So then SF investigated, electronically submitted an opposition, which we read on here. If you want the whole thing, it's on the channel. We read the whole thing. We also read the entire 83-page Rico, which was the injunction. Also filed with the injunction was a Rico, which is a really racketeering and corruption federal crime or organized crime charge. And right now it's at the civil level. Nick the Hat came on live on X a couple of days ago. We were on our channel live, and so we watched him. And he said that they're planning on doing this in 10 different states and putting them all together, and that would make it federal. So now in opposition by SF Investigates. Now he's an investigator, licensed in Tennessee, he said. I guess not yet hired. I have no idea, but with working with the Proudfoots. Okay. And so he filed in opposition like at 10:40 at night, Sunday night. We got on and we read it. And it was electronic. So it's not like it was submitted in court in front of a judge. He electronically submitted it. It was after hours. So I don't know the status of that yet because haven't checked. If any of you know, let me know. But they have postponed because there was some rhetoric. Yes, he is having a blast. And I just can't get it in my head what he could have possibly. I know. It's sad. It's very, very sad. So then the opposition said on X something about it's not a private matter, allegedly, in my opinion. He said, it's not a private matter. I can run a marching band through there. And then apparently there were some other, as Nick's thing said, some other messages. So unfortunately, that's postponed till the first hearing. And Nick the Hat had said in that live that it would, or maybe a message I saw, I don't know, that it will be about a month. But when they'll have a hearing in about a month. I have never met Sebastian before or his family, but I have shed so many tears for him because it is so sad. So sad. It is. And with all the drama going on, I wanted to start with us focusing on Sebastian. That's why we watched that. Credit to Seth R. Rogers' channel, by the way. If you haven't subscribed, go on over. He's got some videos of Sebastian on there too. So I wanted to start with there so we could keep our focus on we've covered the legal stuff and we'll report it as it comes in. But right now, tonight, I thought we could watch the Reels interview together, watch two experts, Peter Hyatt and Jen Coffindaffer, and then also the April 2nd press conference a little bit, and then look at the Department of Justice Amber Alert Field Guide. What is the requirements for a public information officer in reporting an Amber Alert child? And then we're also going to go over a map of the caves in Tennessee. I know I get chills when I say that because we're going to be hopeful till we don't know what we don't know. We're going to be hopeful, but also looking for him means thinking of everything, right? All options. So welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We will end with the giveaway. Hello, Ginger Girl. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. Ginger Girl gifted 5 Crime Time Buzz memberships. Please thank Ginger Girl. You're so generous. That's so kind. Thank you for being here and modding, my friends. All the mods and members, thank you so much. Everyone, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what I thought we'd do is get our focus. And I know caves, Missouri is known as the cave state, but Tennessee has more caves than any state in the United States. And there's a map, and I wanted to show it to you. Then we're also going to look at the map of the Great River Road that runs through Tennessee along the Mississippi River into Memphis. Just looking at, just some ideas, right? And then we are also going to do our giveaway and watch a little bit more of Sebastian at SeaWorld right before our giveaway. And that is going to be our evening tonight. And I thought we would begin with the Reels interview. Let me go ahead and share that with y'all. Saying it can't access it. Hold on. That's weird. See, I've been having computer issues tonight. That's weird. Hold on. Let me try again. Oh no. Oh, did it close? Oh no, here it is. Did it work? Can you see it? Okay. So we're going to watch this. This is, as far as I'm concerned, that I know of, and if you know of a different one, the only interview that Sebastian's mom did on her own. So we are going to watch that. Since we don't have the conference to watch, I found some other things for us to watch. Okay. I want to start it. Let me make sure I start it in the right place. There we go.
Sebastian's mom, Katie Proudfoot. Katie, thanks for being with us under what must be very difficult circumstances. First of all, how are you and your family holding up?
I would say that this isn't a tragedy that we would wish anyone to ever experience. We're keeping our faith and we're praying every day that we're going to find Sebastian.
What's the latest on the search?
So law enforcement is exploring any and all possibilities. They're communicating daily with us about updates and the statuses. We have faith that all the law enforcement agencies involved are doing everything that they can, and we're going to find Sebastian and bring him home.
We know the most important thing right now is to get the word out about Sebastian. What would you like our viewers to know about your son?
Sebastian, he is high functioning autistic. He loves animals. He loves video games. He loves fishing.
You're so goofy.
He's typically a very, very sweet boy. He can be quite temperamental, though, if he's overstimulated or if he's stressed out. He has a unique run. He runs like the Naruto anime character. When he's excited, he likes to dab, and he loves music. He loves to dance.
That's all very helpful information. Now, if Sebastian is out there watching, what would you like to say to your son?
I would say, Bubba, we love you. We all love you so much. Wherever you are, just know that we are not going to stop. We're going to keep searching. We're going to find you. We're going to bring you home. And if you ever get an opportunity, find a phone, find a safe adult, call 911. But I'd also like to ask our community to please keep searching your properties. Keep sharing his flyer. If you know something or you see something, please say something. Call the law enforcement immediately.
We're going to do everything we can to help find him.
Thank you.
Now, let's take a good look at Sebastian. He's 15 years old, 5'5", 120 pounds, with light brown hair and brown eyes, and wears glasses.
So what do y'all think? I know I don't like it that she said that either. Yes, it is Seth R. Rogers, and Grandma put the link in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that, Grandma. Hello to everyone who's come in. So what did you guys get from that? Other than the I didn't like it either when she said he runs like a anime character. Thank you so much, Joanne, for subscribing. Thank you. You don't think it was real, Candace D? It's great. It's heartbreaking though to think of him. I don't know where he is. Right now it's getting colder. That's the only video I think that I saw that she has done alone. Oh, yeah, that whole Millersville police. We haven't covered that on here. And that's not far from what I understand. That's not far from Hendersonville. Am I correct? Okay. So really I want to focus on where is Sebastian Rogers tonight. I really don't want to focus. Here's what I'm asking tonight. I'm asking that the only name, if we can do it, and I see it already happening and I appreciate it, y'all. Let's put the only name we put in our chat tonight is Sebastian. Okay? Let's do that tonight. Let's just talk about Sebastian. We started with a video of him. I want to end with it right before the giveaway. I want to just focus on Sebastian tonight. So we spent 10 hours reading all that legal document on both sides. And I think that I would just really, 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 hold on one second. Sorry. I think I just would like us to put our eyes on him and focus on him tonight. So thank you so much for being here. What I thought we would do next is watch Peter Hyatt. He is a statement analyst. He did a March 21st video on Sebastian Rogers. I thought we would cover it. Remember, we are going to keep Sebastian's name. Thank you so much for all the green hearts and Sebastian's going in. I really appreciate you all. You are so amazing. We just need to take a deep breath. I do. I know I do. So I'm sure you all do. After this weekend, it was a lot, right? Hi, Vanilla. Thank you. Yes. Yes. And we're just going to focus on right now, where's Sebastian? I think the other crew, Nick and Dog and all them, and they'll figure out the other stuff too, right? So we won't quit. No, we won't, Bear 90. So I appreciate all of you. You're absolutely amazing in your support and your respect. And let's just keep it let's just keep it on Sebastian tonight. Okay. So welcome in. We're going to watch Peter Hyatt. And I have him, 2 little clips from him. So let me make sure it's on there still. Hold on one second. Yes. Okay. So remember, please, when I play this clip, respect that they're, maybe, oops. Sorry, y'all. I need to, we don't know who's in the chat right now. So let's go ahead and be as respectful of a community as we can, because all eyes are on this case right now. So let's just be very respectful. Okay. And all eyes, I mean, they're watching everything, friends. So let's just be as respectful as we can and remember why we're here. So we are going to looking for him. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I didn't. Which one is it? Oh, when my computer shut down, it didn't do Peter, but that's okay. I can get it real quick. Hold on one second. Oh, I wonder if I have to redo the drawing too. Hold on, let me look. I might have to reset up the drawing while you guys are doing your thing. Wait, no, I think it's here. No. Yeah, I'm going to have to set up the drawing while we're on here too. But we have plenty of time. Let me go ahead and look for this one right here. That's not that. Let me get back with Peter Hyatt. Sorry, friends. Like I said, it froze right when I first sent a comment welcoming everyone before it was time. Thank goodness it was before time, because everything froze on me. So I shut down, and it looks like I have a lot of it there, but not everything. So I'll just pull this up. I already have the timestamps down that I want. So it'll be easy. I'll just pull it up. Thank you so much for being here for Sebastian. Truly. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Hold on, friends. Hope all of you are having a good day. I'm sorry this happened. There we go. Okay. Let me get it to the timestamp that I want it at. He is a statement analyst, very, very, very
Election
well known.
season is here,
Oops,
and with
sorry.
it, more of the same.
Very, very, very well known, respected. And we're going to listen to him a little bit. Get to the right timestamp here. We're not going to listen to all of them because we have lots of things to listen to tonight. To just start thinking about, the reason I brought the caves in and stuff is because he thought perhaps that was something he says in the end that we'll listen to. Okay. Let me share it with you guys first. Sorry, I'm slow tonight. Are you seeing it? No, you're not seeing it. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, friends. I don't know what's happening here. Give me a second. There it is. There we go. Okay.
I had said recently, there's no way this guy doesn't have Child Protective Services history. No way. And then I learned this morning from listening to that interview that apparently he set up, or he insisted upon, he does have CPS history. And what he said was, in 2 states, almost as if he's bragging about it, what he's doing is he's getting out in front of it. He'll
Peter
answer
Hyatt,
the accusation before it hits him.
analyst, credit to.
And as people who are experienced with being investigated for child abuse understand, the Child Protective Services can't speak publicly about it. So the parent or step-parent investigated can say anything they want.
Do you hear that?
And
on
they do.
CPS?
And the caseworker, the department that handles this, they can't speak to it anyway. So there's nothing they can say. It's all one-sided. They can give information with police, though, and should. So what does the stepfather's language reveal? And one of my associates, Jenny, did an excellent job on we call it a psycholinguistic profile, a profile based on the language. And I alluded to this when I said, I've interviewed him 100 times, meaning that there's a pattern that emerges. He has the classic language of an abuser. And what I mean by classic is that it's repetitive, it's patterned, and it's easy to spot. If someone's experiencing that, they're going to know right away. Yeah, there we go. And when he was talking this, well, for me it was this morning, or maybe it was last night when it was aired, he confirmed everything that Jenny wrote about. he confirmed it. About being crystal clear, that emphatic forcefulness, the aggressiveness. Some of the descriptions people have used, including Jenny, combative, authoritarian. He is also acutely defensive. This is a guy that does not like to be insulted. And he went on and on and on. And he's done that defending himself. He ended up admitting that he has, nothing to hide. And then, of course, he doesn't answer questions. But in this particular case, he did about his marriages. This is his 5th marriage. And if you've seen some of the transcripts from Facebook, he's on his 5th marriage giving marital advice. That's insight into personality. I don't care how many times he's been married. I care about this poor kid. But what matters is what he's revealing.
Thank you for doing that, dropping.
He's had 2 that he admits up to now, at least 2 CPS investigation, or at least in 2 states. I think there might be more. At one point, he was asked about Sebastian coming between them in a sense to protect his mom. And he gave a very strong laugh. A very strong laugh. Let me see if I can get that.
You will never procrastinate again once you understand this, because psychologists have recently discovered that the real reason why you procrastinate.
Are you all
A strong laugh, and
with Peter Hyatt?
I listened to that. I said, "Oh, here's the tough guy. Here's the tough guy. Here's the guy that laughs off that someone would need to come between them." No, he's come between them. I think that might have come from the dad as he's speaking more. We also learned how much he dismisses questions that are relevant. They were intelligent questions being asked over several interviews. One question that he became very dismissive of was he was asked, "Do you lock your refrigerator?" And he acted as if it was absurd. It was the mother talking about that all Sebastian ate was sugar, which means a glucose roller coaster for
Echoing? Is it echoing for everyone? Candace, I do too. Is it echoing? It went away? Okay. I wonder if it went away because I went out.
him and his dysregulated emotions. And so that was a good question to ask. It's one of the questions I thought, hey, someone's paying attention. Someone may have some experience.
Thank you, Ginger Girl. Thank you, everyone.
Because there's all sorts of issues around locking a refrigerator. Sometimes it's for the child's own safety. Sometimes it's because they're being treated cruelly. But it's quite nuanced. It was a great question. Another person asked,
the reason I want to explain the reason I chose for us to watch this tonight is he's really analyzing some things. And he says in there, he brings up caves and water possibly. And I just wanted you all to hear his line of thinking because he is a well-respected statement analyst. Glad to hear you all are familiar with him. I see that. Okay, I'm glad it's good now. I really like listening to him. He's very casual, yet so professional. And he's so into it. I really love his.
How long have you been married? And what he says is that has nothing to do with the investigation. It has everything to do with the investigation. Your demeanor, your relationship, what the household is like. If you're saying that he walked out the house, and I think you're telling the truth there. If you're saying he walked out, we want to know why. And all these things can point to the reason why. The language where he keeps talking about how brash he is. He's brash while his stepson is missing. And when someone says that, and you probably heard this in different phrases, hey, I really tell it like it is. Okay, so you are someone who irritates others and brags about it. You're giving yourself a license to be that way, to be angry. No, this guy's got some real serious anger issues. He's controlling, he's aggressive. The mockery of Sebastian was rough, I think, to hear. Everything he wants to challenge and say, let's see the evidence, let's prove it, let's prove it. I have heard him speak a lot now for concern for himself. I haven't heard anything about concern for Sebastian. It doesn't mean he killed him. It means he cares about himself. I think Sebastian, what we're seeing in the language or hearing is what Sebastian lived under. And I think Seth is telling the truth that Sebastian didn't wear a diaper at his house, but did at the mother's house. That speaks to anxiety and could be worse. I don't want to get into that now, but in the least, it can speak to anxiety of being a 15-year-old under this super insecure, acutely defensive, controlling, narcissistic, aggressive, very little man, which may indicate that Sebastian either left on his own or was put out by the mom. I'm not beyond that one yet. Let me give you a reason. It's a hint. I don't know if it's true or not. It's a hint. Let's see if I can show it to you here.
The PRO Act would strip away workers' privacy, eliminate independent contractors, and more. We can't afford this harmful legislation. Call the Vice President's office.
Just a small thing that I heard her say audibly that I was concerned about. He went outside to take out the garbage because it was his chore. And what those that are in training will recognize is that there's much sensitivity there. Okay, she explains why he went outside, and you'll see this. This is the explanation of why he went outside. But then she doubles up on it. And I heard that it's now very sensitive, and it's often a sensitivity that is indicative of deliberately withheld information. Once you told us why he went outside, we're done. You didn't have to double up on it. She did. She felt the need to double up on it.
Good, I got it all set back up.
And I thought to myself, did she lock him out without his shoes at the behest, I think, of the stepfather, who shows no empathy? He has shown no empathy. He may respond when he's fed something, but when he's speaking freely, when he's choosing his own words, when he is now off talking, he doesn't show empathy. Did he, on the phone, tell mother, lock him out? Is that why she has this, what we call like a hyper need to explain why he was out there? His stepson is missing. He called his stepson a liar. And Chris is the victim.
Okay, I want to see what you all thought about that. Thank you, Grandma. I got it all fixed. I would have anxiety too. I really would. Even watching him, in my opinion, well, for myself, it is my opinion. I would have he makes me uncomfortable, anxious just to listen to him. Thank you for all the Sebastians, friends. It's very, very, very sad. One thing, that was interesting that he said was when she said, and I think we've chatted about this before, where she goes, I think I did on a video where she says, well, and he went outside to take the garbage out because that's his chore. It just felt weird. And he brings that up by saying that um, he took out the garbage. It was he could sense it was a sensitive area of sensitivity. And then when she doubled down and said, because that's his chore, he said it becomes very sensitive, which is indicative of a deliberate holding back of information. That's what Peter Hyatt said. And we were just listening to him. So very interesting. They can see so much that we don't see. And I go back and I do, I look at them and I watch them over and over sometimes when I have time, because they're the experts. They know so much more than we do. Welcome, absolutely everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Susie Q. Hello, Mega Triumph One. Hello, Edmund Bouchard, everyone who's here. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone keeping all names out of the chat today. I just really do. We're going to focus on where is Sebastian. In this next clip, he ends with a little bit of his theory. And also, that's where he says the caves in the water. And that's why we're going to look at the Great River Road. We're going to look at the caves in Tennessee, the Great River Road, which runs along the Mississippi. And then we're going to watch Jen Coffin-Daffer as well and see what she says, former FBI agent for like 28 years or so. So we're going to continue on. I love Peter Hyatt. I'm so glad you like him too, Susie. Let me get it started again for us. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get over there and get it to the next timestamp I want to be at. Okay. And I'll put his link to the video in the description of the video as soon as we're done here. Okay, this is about right. Right there.
Well, he.
Of course.
Doug.
Also wonderfully patient. Thank you.
All he cares about, his priority, is himself. If it was all about the child, he would have been out there immediately in front of the camera saying, here's his description. Here's his behaviors.
Yes, CB.
That sort of thing.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone said Katie walked on eggshells. It's a great description. I think that she's now allowed to speak more, which is helpful. But I think that she is likely a victim, and maybe she's made some very poor choices in the past as well, a patterned victim.
Hi, Seahawk.
Do I think the mother will eventually turn on the stepfather? I hope so. I hope so. But it would be, I think, in a sense, to her detriment. So I think they were in this one together in terms of that, knowing full well that they created that environment. Someone wrote, it's scary that Sebastian is having to wear pull-ups at age 15 at his mother's. And I agree, it is scary. Just something I don't find useful to talk about here now. But yeah, in the very least, it's anxiety. I think that
why he says at the very least.
When he publicly makes fun of Sebastian, can you imagine what it was like privately for this 15-year-old who may really struggle with certain understandings?
Emailed me, Ginger Girl.
Jason following up about the number of missing children, and he wrote 460,000 a year. And Jenny, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you give consideration to maybe a blog post on your profile. You did excellent work. Jenny's a colleague. Jason's a colleague. I want to know about his military background. I want to interview people that knew him. I want to know what he's like.
I wonder if he has.
Because his language is the
March
language of a
21st.
bully. That's why I called him a small man. He's a bully. And a special needs child on your profile. Did excellent work. Jenny's a colleague. Jason's a colleague. I want to know about his military background. I want to interview people that knew him. I want to know what he's like. Because his language is the language of a bully. That's why I called him a small man. He's a bully. And a special needs child as a target. Really bad news. If anyone wishes me to present your theory, glad to hear it. I know Pat Brown differs. I think that she believes it's more nefarious.
That's the other one we were going to listen to tonight.
The behavioral panel differs somewhat. I agree with some of the things they said about the not having knowledge of a death. I think that's correct. But I'm not a body language expert, and I like to hear other opinions and that sort of thing. I don't have enough of Mom's language. I haven't finished that lengthy interview. It's pretty rough to listen to. Oh, you think Mom snapped? Okay, Martina, now I understand.
He's reading comments.
Yeah. Martina, I agree. I think Mom snapped. I think there was an altercation, and that was guided by stepfather over the phone. My fear is that they're going to find Sebastian in some place of water, caves, that sort of thing.
Artificial.
So what do y'all think? What did y'all think about that? Yes, you've been watching Leilani Simon. Hi, Hellcat. You've been watching Leilani Simon. I've tried to catch recaps on it. Yes, I love this. Thank you, Robin. That's so nice. Thank you so much, Rhonda. You all are amazing. Loving it. Just love it. We've got to find this boy. Do you think they're closer? Bear does think they're closer. Bear, that's an interesting comment. We will, from what I hear, someone is starting to crack. According to people around him, it won't be long. We can only hope, right? We can only hope. So Mr. Hyatt was ill. He's currently battling cancer. Oh, I didn't realize that. I am so very sorry to hear that. He seems such a wonderful man. I love listening to him. Oh my goodness, definitely will be praying for Mr. Peter Hyatt. That's heartbreaking to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. Ginger, thank you for sharing that with us. We do have a lot of praying people in our community. When I needed prayers, you all were all over it, and I so appreciate it. Okay, so I want to see, let's get down here. Yes, he did like to. He did like to go to his dad's house from what we hear. Okay. I don't know. You know, Freebird, in my opinion, that's interesting you bring that up because it's almost like there's been a personality change of late, right? In our opinion, that we've kind of witnessed, seen in the court things and stuff. And this, so just in my opinion, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a protective shell right now. I have no idea. I just find, I will say this no matter what mother it is, I find it very odd a mother who's not searching for her child. In my opinion, allegedly, please hit the like button. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up if you would. Let me see this. Yeah, that's just that blows my mind. Freebird, do you remember? Oh, let me read your comment first. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. Anyone I have not said personally, I'm sorry I've missed you. Welcome in. So appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Freebird says everything has changed if CP was on video at the Texas Roadhouse. If that is true, then it changes what happened in the house that night, in my opinion, allegedly. Freebird, on one of the interviews, and I did a video on it, the journalist who interviews them quoted that Chris Proudfoot told her, or as Christopher Proudfoot stated, the emotional roller coaster began Sunday night. Okay? So I do believe, that's why I don't believe, in my opinion, allegedly, it was a calm, wonderful Sunday night. I just don't, because he told us the emotional roller coaster began Sunday night. Well, the journalist told us he told her. Okay. And so then we hear, I always thought it was odd that Seth and them, when they watched the footage, they only watched him leaving. I always thought it was odd that they did not watch all of the footage of him there, for any clue that, maybe Seth might see something, you never know. Like they always say, you never know what someone might know or notice. So I find that really odd. And now perhaps it's not, it's odd, but you know what I mean? If that's true that he's on video at the Texas Roadhouse, and because Dog was mentioning footage of people saying they weren't places they were, and times they weren't, all that stuff, time unaccounted for. We're also going to watch Dog tonight on Court TV. So I want us to kind of listen to where he was at, remind ourselves what's going on with the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Okay, so let's go ahead. I see that. Hold on one second. Lone Wolf Spirit, you are so sweet. Yes, absolutely it does. To me, in my opinion, allegedly as well. Yes. Like when you put that up there, Lone Wolf Spirit, I could physically feel that in my little heart. Thank you so much for the generosity and for that comment, because you know what? You know what we could do? Maybe go back and look at Gannon's case a little bit, right? And pull some information. Whenever I'm watching shows and I see hear them talking about tactics, and I could really kick myself, because a couple of weeks ago someone was talking about something right exactly pertaining to the case, and it was an officer, and they were talking about another case, and it was so absolutely perfect and fit with the thinking that we could use. And darn it, I did not stop and tape it. So my bad. My bad. So we are going to next watch. There's so much stuff out there, and some of it, we just hi Kelly Mankey, welcome in and thank you so much for being here. I got change, Lisa, everyone who's come in, Jim Survival. Yes. So the emotional roller coaster, it could be Freebird, in our opinion, allegedly, that he showed up and Sebastian was upset about that, right? And then, a little power play came in. We don't know. We're just chatting about it. But yes, very likely could have happened. The neighbors have given some shocking statements to Ellie about things that Mr. P said about Sebastian allegedly. Are those the ones that Bobby covered? Because I was heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken about some of the things. And I was watching another channel last night and they were showing some things that were not about Sebastian, but about how the step family felt about Sebastian. And I couldn't help but tear up, honestly. Absolutely could not help but tear up. Freebird, I just think you might be right. My friend hi, Miss Holly 60. It could be, in my opinion. We just don't know. It breaks my heart too, Jim Survival, that he hasn't been found. It will be 8 months in 4 days. 8 months in 4 days. And you know what? We just watched the one interview we've seen his mom do by herself, and they have not done an interview in quite a long time. She has not done one allegedly. If you know of one, let me know. In quite a while. I know we did. Stepfoot went on one channel and said, let's all get along. Let's stop the drama. All of that. If you're allowed to talk about Sebastian, you're allowed to talk about Sebastian. If you just talk about Sebastian, and he said, yes, we know there are questions we need to answer, but now's not the time. My jaw hit the floor. So, Susie, I think he told the truth, in my opinion, because I've seen this with students of mine in the past. And then when they show up in front of the parents, the kids back down. It's scary to them because they're standing right there against the person they're scared of. In my opinion, allegedly, that could have happened because he was home, admittedly, in his own words, when they came. I can't believe it either, Catherine B. 8 months. 8 months. Well, let's go ahead and listen to. Wait, actually, I want to show you the caves real quick, okay? I want to show you the caves. Of course, I forgot to hit share screen. Everything is hearsay right now, basically. Friends, we're just speculating. We're just going by what right now we were covering the experts tonight. That's not the one I wanted. Hold on. We're going to get to that one, but that's not the one I want. My computer is so bad, you guys. Look how it's scrolling. I'm worried tonight. Let me put that up, and then I'm going to, do you think, in my opinion, I don't know. I don't know, my friend. Right now, honest to goodness, I don't even know anything that could be possible. Hi, Jenny Mount. Anything could be possible, in my opinion, right now. I mean, if it makes sense, right? And that makes sense, as you know, from our slideshow. We'll have to get back to our case study too, or our big case study where we've got it on the slideshow and starting adding some of this stuff that we've went through on the weekends. We just didn't have time with all the documents we read. Thank you all for being here. We're about to listen to Jen Coffindaffer. She is former FBI agent, and she is talking about the Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case. And this Peter Hyatt's was on March 21st, just so you know, that video. And prayers for him. I did not realize, I had heard he was ill, but did not realize it was cancer. And thank you for sharing that with us. Sebastian is absolutely adorable. We're going to watch him again at the end. Start and begin, with him. Keep our focus on this boy. We are his army, Sebastian's army for sure. Thank you for saying that, sharing it. I don't know, Crystal. I don't know. All I know is I heard that one was served by her lawyer and the other one was going to get served. Okay. At Lisa, they have searched all the electronics and there's no evidence of luring according to law enforcement. Yes, not that we've been told, right? Not that we've been told. Let's see here. I was going over the court dates for custody of Faith and the relationship tied to Sebastian's disappearance. Yes, the dates, correct? In your opinion? Yes. Wasn't it the following week? The first week of March, allegedly? Yes, that's right. You do lurk when you're at work, Jenny. Welcome actually in. Hi, Cookin' 60. What anime character, friends, Anamuto or something, did she say in the Reels video we just watched on Patrol Live? What is the anime character? I don't really know my anime. That's right. Let's let them handle it. And we're going to keep focusing. Does anyone know the name of the anime character that she said he ran like? Anamuto, maybe? Anamuto? Yes. Yes, apparently. That's what the injunction and Rico paperwork mentions, Jenny Mount, is that in Hong Ji's declaration, it mentions the importance of being able to, talk to them or whatever, especially since he was last seen at dinner with Chris and Kate Proudfoot. Now we're all wondering, Naruto, thank you. The anime character Naruto. Thank you, Candace D, Susie Q, and Catherine B. It's Naruto, which, it bothers me to even hear that. It just does. Okay, friends, welcome in. We're going to keep going. So what we got from that is Peter Hyatt says that he agrees with, there was another expert he mentioned, that it could be that they are unaware of his demise, but were possibly involved or accountable for why he left, causing him to leave, allegedly, in his opinion. Okay, so that I thought was interesting. And we're going to get to the caves real quick. Sorry, I keep blabbing. Let's get to the caves. Because Tennessee, although Missouri is the cave state, Tennessee has more caves than any other state in the United States. Let's make sure it pulls up for us here. Perfect. Okay, this is the Tennessee. Let me make sure you're seeing it. This is, yes, so good. This is the Tennessee Cave Survey, and it's an internal organization. They don't release all the locations of the caves, but they go out and they locate them. And as you're going to see from this map, it says their data is available to vetted members of the caving community So they don't just give it out, but they do have a map up here of 2023, what they accomplished in 2023. And I think it's really important because, oh, you guys can't see that. Let me fix that. I think it's really important because hiding a body in a cave, in my opinion, is a way. Hi, Crafting and True Crime. Thank you for being here. And Carla H. It's a way, and Poppy Love, it is an absolute way for, in my opinion, someone not to be found. Remember, we talked about Susan Cox Powell. She disappeared. Her husband had been heard saying, if I was ever going to have to hide a body, I'd do it in a cave. They're still 10 years later looking at caves in Utah for her. And so, you know, hello. I'm glad you're here, everyone. Thank you. So let's go over this map. I want to go over it with you and tell you what we're looking at. Okay. I'm not from this area, so I like to look around and check into things like this, and I hope you all do too. Okay. Total reported caves, 11,677. Now, if you notice, they haven't gone fully west yet. Okay. Now you can see up in the right-hand corner. Can you see this? That's where Summer Wells went missing. Okay. I believe this is where Bosworth went missing. Evelyn. Okay. This is where Sebastian went missing from. The total reported entrances for caves so far are, and this is the year 2023, is 14,829. They found 108 new caves. They got rid of 2. That means they had collapsed. And they said a lot of them are horizontal, 50 feet, vertical, 40 feet, depth of 30 feet. Okay. Let me see if you're getting the next one. Okay. No, so if you notice, that's a lot of caves. 11,000 in 2023. We're now in 2024. So they're out doing more to their map. And if you can see, they're moving westward. Okay. So I'll be interested to see what they encounter. And they found, there was one that I saw because they had put down that there were, deleted caves. That's right. And that's when the opening has collapsed and you can no longer enter. So then, you kind of want to know when did the opening collapse, right? Let me go ahead and show you one more thing about caves in Tennessee that we have here. Here it is. Okay. It says that the longest cave is 300. This is Tennessee again from 2023. The longest cave is 318,085 feet. The deepest cave is 946 feet. The deepest pit, and I'm not sure what they mean by that, is 293 feet, and there are 4,715 pits. Now, if you look at this one right here, there are some that are blocked or destroyed, 0.36. There's 6 that their entry is forbidden. The 1.4 thousand government owned. 517 are in government parks. 9 of them are locked or gated. NSS owned or leased. NSS owned or leased is 2 of them. 2 of them. So, what do you all think? And bye, Robin. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. What do you all think about a cave idea? Do you think that, yeah, that's important to bring up, Ginger Girl. Do you think that that's a possibility? do you think? Yay! Yes. That's awesome. We've got 101 likes, friends. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, friends. Sweet dreams, Robin. Thank you all for being here, by the way. So I want to know what you all think about caves. I know it's horrible. You have to prepare for Leilani's trial tomorrow. You're all getting up early. I sure wish I could be there with you all. Say hello to everyone. I've been watching the recaps. Hi, Robin. Hi, Capital K Productions. Oh, the bottom. Thank you. Let me put that up there. A pit, good evening. A pit means the bottom. Don't forget, no dog tracked Sebastian walking out of that house. I wonder about CP's parents' private plane. I wonder too. And I just learned the area of Alaska, but I'm not going to say anything yet. But I'm going to poke around out there a little bit. Not out there, obviously, on my little laptop. So let's go ahead and jump to Jen Coffindaffer. I would like us to listen to her. Yeah, you're thinking water cave for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you all because he mentioned water. I want to show you this one too. Let me share something. The Great River Road. Before we get anywhere, it's the Mississippi River, and it's a road that runs all along like from Minnesota to Mexico, but it also runs in Tennessee for I believe 184 miles. I did a video on it, and here's the map, and it goes to Memphis. See down here in this area. So here's the Mississippi River, and these are, it says, the featured byways and America's byways, and it's the Great River Road going along the Mississippi. And if you think about that, this is Western Mississippi. If someone wanted to toss evidence, anything, and I mean, the roads right there runs along the Mississippi River. Great River Road in Tennessee. So that's the caves, and that is the Great River Road. We're going to watch one more thing, and then after that, I'm going to show you the Department of Justice Amber Alert guide as to the type of coverage Sebastian should be getting. All Amber Alert kids should be getting. Okay, let me get to Jen Coffindaffer for you real quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's awful. Well, see, now when I think about that though, my one question is I know he searched all the caves, Robin, and the Great River Road. That is good to know. Did Silver search all the caves and the Great River Road? How could he search 11,000 caves? But he has been searching like a madman. I so appreciate it. Yes, we do love Sebastian. Okay, so allegedly, in your opinion, you said you think they hit him or gave him a new name and put him in a boarding school or mental institute. I sent some flyers out to some boarding schools for kids with autism and stuff. So my question with that always comes to, if he knows how to call, hi Misty Moonlight, he knows how to call his dad. Does he know his dad's phone number? I like to think he's still alive too, but I do too. That's what I said at the beginning. We have hope until we don't, but we're just looking at some different options. Hi, Misty. How are you? Misty Fisher and Pixie Girl. I agree. We don't know what we don't know. And he could, I hope so. Capital Productions, I hope so. With all of my heart, I hope so. Wouldn't that just be? But so here's my question. I'm doing great, Misty. Thank you for asking. My question is, Does he know how to dial Seth's numbers, including area code if he's out of state? Or does he just push Seth's, we all know how to push a name and that's how we dial now. Thank you, Misty. Moonlight. So I'm wondering, because I always go back to why wouldn't he call his dad then? Yes, I'm trying to, let me see if I can give her one. I never know how to, you guys know I don't know how to do this online. I've been meaning to, yes, yes, Misty Fisher. I will do that. You know me, I had a hard time doing it for grandma as well, but I certainly will. Thank you, Ginger Girl, for saying that. So he knows how to dial his number. Do you think he knows, Catherine B, the area code? Okay. Rita Ledford. I just found some information of a name that I am going to be investigating. Okay, I'm not investigating, but looking into for ownership. So I am going to do my very best to get on that because I think as well that's very important too. Thank you for bringing that up. Jilly, I don't know what you're saying, Jilly. Of course, Miss Misty Fisher. You were on my mind to email you and ask you. So I'm glad. Works out. Absolutely. Thank you. And you know who you are who sent me the information. Yes, we need to keep hope. We do. And someone had mentioned we need to remember that. I'm glad you brought that up too. In the video, he could talk. He was saying green tea. I think he was on a higher spectrum. Only the parents and teachers know. Yeah, the video where he's saying green tea, and let me see if you're saying the same thing I'm saying. Always thought of it. It makes it look like he's less verbal than he is. Oh, that's okay, Jilly. Hi, at YouTuber. So is that what you're saying, Capital Productions? Because I always thought it was, at first when I saw that, I thought the same thing. I thought, oh, okay, but he's much more advanced verbally than that. Yes. It was CP, Carla HH. And and that's why I said in another live, I told Seth, don't believe a thing of it because that you don't know the intentions behind that and you didn't hear it from Sebastian. I said it right out in a live, Carla HH, because you know what? Don't let someone else put thoughts in your head. My son is autistic and 15 and cannot dial his dad's number. The number is programmed in his phone. However, he can dial 911. Okay, so his number is programmed. So I just kind of, someone said that he can dial the number, but I wonder, do we know that for sure? Yeah, he said he knows his number, but you know how nowadays we kind of sometimes say that and what we mean is he knows. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading too into the words. Let's go ahead and get to Jen Coffindaffer. Thank you all for being here. We're going to listen to her. She had worked with Nick the Hat on a previous case. She's a former FBI agent. She, excuse me. Hi, Lady in Red. Yes, we love you, Sebastian. Yes, the punishment fit the crime, Nana 16. Yes. Oh, I've said it in so many times. I just really, hi, YouTuber. That just bothers me so much. So we are going to go ahead and watch her. She's been a FBI agent for decades. She is retired now. She is involved with News Nation. I believe she's their consultant on true crime, and we are going to watch her because she worked with Nick the Hat, and she's talking about the Sebastian Rogers case. I might have to start it at start the time again since my computer did that, but we will. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Okay, let me go ahead and get it. Oops, hold on. Let me go back. I need to get it to where I want it. Okay, because she talks about a few cases here. So hold on one second. She is. Okay. We are going to go skip the ad. Okay, so it is at. Okay.
Many of you in the chat, many of you in Twitter that are in this true crime community, we have been watching the Sebastian Rogers case from day one. Sebastian Rogers, 15 years old, went missing, Tennessee, to bed one night with his only his mother in the house. She hears a thud somewhere between 10:30, 11-ish at night, and never goes and checks on him. Kind of, be quiet in there, get to bed, and the next morning at 6, he's not there. For those of you who have never heard of Sebastian Rogers, that in a thumbnail is where that case. Where we're at is the case, to me, is starting to grow cold. It's been over 6 months. We saw this happen, and I'm seeing these little green.
Friends, this is from September 13th. Credit to Jennifer Coffendaffer. Her channel is Break the Case, and I will put it in the descriptions.
Hearts. I don't know who is doing that, but thank you. Yes, Sebastian Rogers. All of us, our heart goes out to this kid. He's autistic. For those of you who've seen pictures, great smile. The situation with his family, his parents are divorced. They don't get along. It's just been a hot mess of drama from the beginning. Anybody who gets involved in this case is drugged through the mud. Like the father's drugged through the mud, of course. The Proudfoots are drugged through the mud. Anybody trying to help. Chloe was this investigator out there. She was drugged through the mud. The Cajun Army was drugged through the mud, whether they were legitimate or not legitimate. The Uvalde, which I know was legitimate, went out there, and they were drugged through the mud. Now, which I wanted to bring them on, Nick the Hat, who I knew from the Cavalcante case, and another fugitive case, who does a good job. He goes on scene and you can hear, he puts out the police radar. I would listen to that at night. He and T-Rev, another account. They're very good fugitive chasers. I mean, at least I think they spend the money on getting scanners so that we can hear the police radar. I mean, we all knew in our community and on Twitter when Cavalcante was caught, before he was caught, hours before mainstream media broke. We knew. So it's great because these people spend their time, spend their money, spend their passion on doing these sorts of cases, right? They are what I call true,
YouTubers. I'm not really a YouTuber. I guess I am. I have a YouTube account. I have a podcast account. This is not my life. I'm employed by another company. I have, my media employment. I run training for self-defense and firearms, long and short guns. This I do for advocacy. This I do for education, hopefully. This I do because my counterparts who train me, and I've shared this before, they're dying. Like they're dying on the vine. And that's when I first started interviewing them, people who have mentored and trained me, because they have so much to give to the true crime community. It's so insane that I watch who is running true crime podcasts and things, and most of them, or at least a huge majority, are criminals. Every time I look around, I'm sure surprised. I do not do criminal backgrounds on YouTubers. I don't do criminal backgrounds on people that I engage with in Twitter. I would spend my whole life doing that with all the engagement that I have. I don't do that. What I care about, though, I care about Sebastian Rogers. I care about the fact that Dog and Nick put up $50,000 to try to help encourage someone to come forward with information about that. I care about that. I care that they have shined a renewed focus on Sebastian for a case that was languishing like Summer Wells. It's like I'm reliving Summer Wells again. If you look back 6 months after Summer Wells went missing to this point in time right now with Sebastian Rogers, the same exact feel. You got all sorts of crazy statements that are inconsistent that were made by the mother in this case. You have a child that most likely did not just walk away and no one has seen them. Now, could they have walked away and somehow got picked up, or somebody coordinated them being taken? Or, in other words, parents don't always know. I know supposedly he didn't have Wi-Fi. I know supposedly he didn't have any way to connect, but did he connect at school? Was he using somebody else's phone? And he said, listen, I'm going to come out at 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday night, and Monday morning before school, and let's get together. We don't know. We really don't know. But I can tell you this is criminal at this point. People who don't understand this is criminal, I believe it to be criminal at this point. I don't believe Sebastian Rogers, like Connor Jack Oswald, which I'd like to compare those cases, but their years were a couple years apart. There's a big difference between 15 and 17. There is, in every way. I've had 3 of them. It's very, very different. And no, do I think he's just out there making it on his own and hanging out with homeless people? I don't think that. Someone caused his disappearance, and that person will hopefully someday be held, or people responsible.
Amen.
Hi, everyone. Mark Barden here at Sandy Hook Promise. On December 14th, 2012, my 7...
That might be where we were ending anyway. Yes.
Is that the Proudfoots?
Oh.
We don't know. They're not cleared. Seth isn't cleared either, although, and I'm probably not going to do it this live, but I have some very new, interesting information that all of you are going to want to hear about. I just have to, it's in document form. I need to get it out there, and I need to show it on the screen. But that'll probably be my live on Monday. I'll do it on Monday. Live from New York City. I'm going to be in New York City.
So she says, yeah, it is very similar to Summer Wells' case. And you know what? I want to bring up, before we talk about the summer part, Lisa says, brings up about chess. And we've talked about that, where if you play chess and you can beat adults, you are a strategist. You are a critical thinker. You can analyze. Before you make a move, you know what the next move or two might be and need to be. So that's why, in my opinion, I don't believe that Sebastian walked out without planning, okay, on his own without taking anything. Just to say, hi, WSU, Mom Kim. I just don't think he would have done that, because he's a strategist. He would have thought about, okay, if I go without anything, the next move is I'm stuck without anything. I'm cold. He would have thought of that. And he's alone sometimes during the day after school. And in my opinion, that would have been, he would have taken what he needed and been able to exit then. So if it is that he did exit through that front door, in my opinion, he was running out barefoot past his shoes, by the way, that are at the front door, because he was scared. Allegedly, in my opinion, we're speculating. Because what else would it be that he is running past his shoes? Why wouldn't he grab his shoes at least? This is a boy who can analyze, plan, strategize. You know? So the last thing I want us to talk about before our giveaway is I want to talk about the lack of coverage in the case. And when you have an Amber Alert, and we thought Summer Wells, that's what we were also talking about, is the similarity, Lisa. I'll get right back to that. We thought Summer Wells had very little coverage, but this is much less than hers. I thought there was only one press conference on April 2nd. I mean, actual press conference. And then I saw I think there might have been one 11 days into it, 11 days into the search. So I just saw that on it popped up and I saw it, and I need to look at that. I just saw it today. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. So we're going to watch the press conference, a little bit of it, and then we're going to look at the Department of Justice, the requirements of coverage for an Amber Alert child. And then we're going to go ahead and watch another clip of Sebastian at SeaWorld, and then we'll do our giveaway. Thank you so much for all of your support. You were so awesome getting me to 4,000. Our community's growing, and I like to think it's, we stick to what we can. If it does involve Sebastian, like legally this weekend in the search, we covered it, but we're going to keep on. Where is Sebastian? Where is he? And the idea of boarding schools, like I said, I've sent flyers to, and that is a great idea. The other one you said breaks my heart, but is actually a very logical idea. Because what if it was sedation, right? Too. So, okay, friends, we're going to go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 15 years old. He'll be 16 shortly, first week in December. And he has brown hair or sandy blonde hair. He wears glasses. What do you guys think? How did they debunk the glasses? Who did they ask? How did they debunk the glasses? Did they do DNA on them, or did they ask a parent? Does anyone know that for sure? I'm trying to find it. Sorry, friends. I had it in my tabs and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So I'm starting right here. Was that where I wanted to start? Let me see. And this is Eric Craddock, the sheriff. And this is the press conference that they had on April 2nd. Let me see right here where this is at. That's not where I want to be. This is Susan Nyland, the public informations officer. Hold on. Sorry, I don't have my time set right. Because he comes on again. Okay, there we go.
What's next? We want people, as Chief Deputy said, to continue to remain vigilant, get
She is from TBI.
vigilant, get Sebastian's picture out there, continue to share his picture, his information. Now that it's getting to be nicer,
Oh, you're not seeing
not
it.
today with the weather, but now that the weather has turned warmer, people may be more inclined to be in their yards. If you go out and see anything that looks different, let us know. Something where perhaps a teenager could have hidden. If you have a large amount of property in the area or something that has any kind of holes or unstable footing or ledges where a teen could have gone to hide or to play, and you don't feel comfortable checking it out, let us know. We'll get somebody from law enforcement to go out there with you or to check it out themselves. We just want to make sure that every stone is unturned, that there's no stone left unturned, that we want people to make sure that we are looking everywhere we can. We do want to continue to get the tips, but please don't provide information that you might have seen through social media channels. If you have information about Sebastian, about conversations you might have had with him, things he likes to do, places he likes to go, any people he may have mentioned that are in his life, that could be helpful in finding out maybe what he was interested in. Finally, we want to thank the community. We want to thank the media. You guys have been really good about keeping his name in the public's eye. That's really important. And thank you for your diligence in providing that information out there. And as Chief Deputy said, we also want to thank the community. From the very first day, everybody has really been all in as far as whatever they can do to help in the search, to help pass information on, providing water for the teams that were out conducting the ground searches. So thank you again to everybody. I'm going to pass it back to Eric Craddock.
And that was the public information.
The weather is rolling
officer
in.
for
We've got time for some questions. So, yes, ma'am.
I was doing it sorry if I missed this, but has there been any indication at this point of foul play or anything of that nature?
There is no evidence to support foul play is involved in the disappearance of Sebastian.
But at this point, you don't rule it out.
We're not ruling anything out.
So 5 weeks, and you guys covered so much ground, searching, going back, researching, checked out every case of a possible sighting, nothing confirmed, not a trace of Sebastian anywhere, nothing found. No footprints, no video, nothing.
Nothing that is taking us to locate Sebastian.
And are there any working theories?
We come up with theories almost daily and try and investigate and make sure that we're doing everything we can to find Sebastian.
Share any of those?
No, sir.
How vague could he be?
Have you ruled out Sebastian's mom's and stepdad's involvement in this case? And as a follow-up, have you cleared their alibi?
I think the TBI said it best. They've been nothing but cooperative with law enforcement since day one of this investigation. There is no evidence to support foul play on the part of Sebastian's parents.
In my opinion.
Is that moving in Memphis interfering at all with your investigation? Is it changing possibly the avenues of communication?
No, sir.
You mentioned you were asked about recent evidence. We heard some rumors that there was some validity, that there were glasses found within the past few days. Can you confirm that?
There were some glasses found in the past few days.
Or have you been able to identify that they were Sebastian?
We are still investigating.
And on occasion, maybe, have you found how was that coordination happening? Have you found their work helpful? Are you guys working in unison or separate teams?
The Cajun Navy is operating independently. They have not reached out to us.
Have you found their investigation or their work helpful, or has it been one of the distractions that have been mentioned?
One of the things that I really appreciate they've done is print flyers and keep Sebastian's face out there.
Print flyers.
It's my hope that one day somebody sees something and calls in and this case breaks wide open and we find Sebastian.
They've claimed they've received threats. To your knowledge, have they filed any police reports or reports to the sheriff's department documenting any of these alleged threats?
No, sir.
Are we able to learn anything about what those threats are?
They would have to call the police and report them.
Where does the search go from here? It's been 5 weeks. There's been no
Arrogant
signs.
to me, in
Do you
my
believe he's
opinion.
Still alive, and what are you guys going to continue working on?
My hope and prayer is that Sebastian is still alive. Yes. We're going to continue to work on this investigation and follow up every tip and lead that comes in. Some of this may revert back to us going over some things that we've already done for the 6th, 7th, or 8th time. A fresh set of eyes never hurt anything. We're going to continue to work to find Sebastian.
Has the story been changing at all? Have you been talking with people, interviewing them for a second time possibly?
There is no evidence to support foul play.
Are there any active currently that you guys are pursuing?
We have tips called in daily.
Any of those tips seem legitimate enough to expand law enforcement resources?
Regardless of their legitimacy, we're going to follow up on them.
Will there be any other agencies pulled in to help in the search efforts for this case?
I'm certain there will be.
You met with the biological father and mother this past week. Is that at their request, your request? Is that just re-interviewing them again?
That was at the request of law enforcement. It's not uncommon to talk to the family in investigations like this. I've got time for one more question.
Just overall, how has this investigation impacted the morale at your department, especially with all the scrutiny coming online?
Let me put it to you like this. If my kid was missing, this is the team I'd want on it. The men and women of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, the FBI partners, the other local agencies, the Secret Service, everyone who's had a hand in this case is doing everything they can to find Sebastian. Morale's high. We are here and we are dedicated. Thank you all for being here today.
Our
Thank
one
you for keeping
detective a
Sebastian
day.
in the public. Please continue.
Rotating. Oh my. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, Missy Fisher. That is, see, when I go to push your name, it doesn't let me give you your wrench. Yeah, let me put it to you like this. That's right. You're right. Yep, he's so busy. Yep, allegedly, and he will never be a hero after he made. Oh my gosh. And Missy, you know, when we covered that, snuggle trouble, snuggle struggle, whatever it was. Yeah, where's the updates, YouTuber? Guess what? I'm glad you said that because that's what we're getting to. They're supposed to have updates and we're not getting them. And it's actually the responsibility of TBI's public information officer, Nancy or Nyland, who we saw. So I want to share that with you, but I wanted to get real quick to back to summer. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Hi, Lil Red Zero. How are you? Welcome in. I want to find him before his birthday too. I do too. You know, one of you wrote in here and I didn't get to it got passed and I'm sorry. One of you wrote in here that you wake up every morning and you look to see if he's been found safe. Oops, sorry, you're gonna get my dog. Sorry. And I do too. And you know what? I used to do that with Summer too and Michael Vaughn. And it's so heartbreaking. And when we talk about Summer's case being so similar to this, it really truly is in so many ways similar. 2 kids that walked off. Mom was home. The father that lived in the house was at work, but yet is the voice and was the one who called in, I believe, in both cases. I mean, just that alone, the moving timeline, the changing narrative, the circus. There goes your doggy again. They're going to be best friends soon, everyone. My dogs and all of yours. Yeah, that's what they say about Craddock. LOL, that's cute, Misty. Thank you for saying that. That's cute. We need a laugh once in a while, right? Mm-mm. And you know what bothers me? And I know we're not supposed to, we heard it all, right? About putting our nose in politics out there. But guess what? He could at least update on the missing child. That, in my opinion, should be his only platform right now. And people would just really respect that, right? In my opinion, they would really, really respect that because it's a boy. Everyone's concerned about him. And if he said, you know what, we have so many things politically that we're doing, and here's that paper, we'll pass one out to all of you. But what I really want to talk about is my number one priority, Sebastian Rogers. That's what would get people's respect, a respectful vote when you're running unopposed, in my opinion. So very frustrating, but let's keep going. Keep it going.
Continue to publicize this photo. Thank you all.
Okay, that's the last one. Okay, there we go. Let me, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you with the Department of Justice now what they should be doing as far as updates and keeping him in the public. And that's the point. It's not about if you have something to share. It is about the Amber Alert Field Guide has rules, and this is from the Department of Justice, Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention. That's right. Let me see if you guys, are you seeing it? Okay. This is the Amber Alert Field Guide. Hi, it's okay. You're tardy, but we're glad you're here, Zan0809. Oh, thank you so much. Love having you here. Hi, CB. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Yes, we were, Misty Fisher. And you know why I think, in my opinion, hi, Lone Wolf Spirit. You know why I think, in my opinion, we're pushed a narrative, and it was always, a certain person, controlling that narrative. It's because he knows what it's supposed to say, in my opinion, allegedly. It needs to say. TBI didn't use their specialized plane like in Summer's case. There's a lot of similarities, friends. They vanished in thin air. Both parents don't have curiosity about what happened. One thinking, the Wells thinking Summer's abducted, and the Proudfoots thinking he walked out the door from immediate. Okay. And no, your dogs are going to have a party, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here for Sebastian. So they both vanished with mother's home, Summer in broad daylight, both in small towns in Tennessee. I mean, Ronnie Lawson, if you all are familiar with this case, about his son, and what didn't happen and should have happened as far as charges go. So, a lot of similarities on things, in my opinion, in those cases. I don't know how to connect them. So I know some believe that they may be actually connected. I don't know how to connect them. And I'd love to hear theories. Email me if you're connecting the two together, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. I like to hear everyone's. It's crimetimebuzz@gmail.com. Okay, here is the Department of Justice Field Guide for the Amber Alert. Okay, the Amber Alert Field Guide for law enforcement officers. We're going to go to page 26. Wait, let me just put a 26 in here. And that's right, that's not 26 here. This is 21. Okay, so we're just going to go a few more pages. A law enforcement, are you all seeing it? Okay. You probably can't see it that great, but I'm going to read it. I'm sorry, friends. A law enforcement chief executive officer, CEO, once commented that activating an Amber Alert is like sending up a flare asking every media outlet to critique the way you are handling your investigation. The public information officer, which is PIO role, when executed effectively, helps to mitigate misinformation and unfounded criticism by facilitating the media's accurate coverage of when and why an Amber Alert or other public alerting tool was activated, along with providing precise information that enables the public to look out for and report useful tips or leads to law enforcement. Okay. Then they're talking about choosing how to choose one person. The PIO's primary function during an endangered, missing, or abducted child investigation is to convey accurate and timely information from the law enforcement agency handling the case to the public. So, see, it's not really Sumner County's responsibility. They should be, in my opinion, obviously talking about one of their own more. We haven't heard from them in ages. Shame on you, in my opinion. But this is who also has a responsibility to do this, is Nyland. So, timely information from law enforcement agency handling the case to the public via traditional media outlets, as well as website and social media accounts managed by the agency. See? To keep the child's image and the story in the news through planning and regular communication. Planning and regular communication. The PIO also works to build and maintain an effective partnership between the media and law enforcement in working to promote swift location and safe recovery of missing children. And that's here it goes on talking about it. Let's see what else. Okay. The duties of a public information officer. The PIO works to accomplish these essential overarching functions. Notifies the public through all available resources to be on the lookout for the missing child, enhances media coverage of the missing child incident by providing photographs, videos, other visual aids to help identify the victims and or suspects and the vehicles used in the abduction, helps oversee and coordinate all social media campaigns to recover the missing child. I've seen their TBI newsroom, but I really haven't seen a campaign. Well, they're probably on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, I take that back. Ensures the story stays alive by providing regular updates with accurate and timely information appropriate for sharing with the public. Friends, this is the Department of Justice's Amber Alert Field Guide for Law Enforcement. Okay, this is the duty of the PIO, who is for TBI, Nyland. Ensures the story stays alive by providing regular updates with accurate and timely information appropriate for sharing with the public. Okay. Gauges public opinions and media perceptions for the investigating agency, addressing any issues and ensuring the focus stays on the child. Anticipates possible worst case scenarios and prepares the agency's response to the types of questions likely to accompany such scenarios, and provides family members and others involved with effective strategies for conducting media interviews and press conferences, which aren't happening on one end, with a focus on their privacy, dignity, and well-being, while also safeguarding the investigatory details of the case. And so then they also should be responsible for all the logistics involving media briefings, including creating briefing schedules, locations, securing parking, staging areas for the media vehicles. And that looks like when they're at the command center too. So, okay, let's talk about that. Yes, please give it thumbs up, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. So there is not, in my opinion, that is not being followed. I mean, what do you all think? Hi, Rosa, Alicia. What do you all think? Do you think that's being followed? Yes. Oh my gosh, Little Red. Yes, 0. That case, I was covering it. I think it was one of my first cases, and you get so emotionally invested, and it became such a circus and so painful. There was nothing to report because it was just so gross in the name of summer. And this is happening here, you know? Hasn't seen any what, Catherine B? Flyers for summer or flyers for give it a thumbs up, my friends. I so appreciate you all being here with me on a weeknight. The conference was canceled. We are going to get ready to do our giveaway. One last thing we're going to do is watch Sebastian at SeaWorld for about, I think it's about 40 seconds. Hi, Lone Wolf Spirit, and I Got Change. And then we are going to go ahead and do our giveaway of a Sebastian Rogers t-shirt.
Yeah, from here we actually went to go see the animals after he got his little dance animal played off, and first thing we went to see was some stingrays, which was
This is from Seth R. Rogers' channel, Sebastian's dad.
Is this awesome, Sebastian? Is that right? Get your fingers out of your eyes, Bob. My congregation where we all go to church, so they come down and they study with us. They're very I think the ones that have met the most are the nicest ones I've met. So nice.
It's the holidays at Wayfair. Y'all, it's a gift.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. Have you all seen the t-shirts? Do you want me to show you the t-shirts that are on Bonfire? Okay, hi, Stephen C. Hi. Hello, I want to cry for Sebastian too. He is so darling. I know, Misty. It's just heartbreaking. Hi, Joanne McNeil. He's so cute. I wanted us tonight to keep our eyes and focus on Sebastian with everything else that's been going on. I just really wanted us to get back to focusing on him. I'll go ahead and do you want me? I'll show you all the t-shirts that they have. Hold on one second. I should have had that ready for you. There's two different ones. And whoever wins, I'll give you my email and you can just tell me how you want me to get it to you, which one you want. I'm going to do a t-shirt. Hold on one second. Let me share the screen. Let me get the t-shirt up. This is the one I have. I'm going to order another one too after this, the green one. Okay, let me share the screen. Hi, Renee Marie. Welcome in. Okay. So it's this t-shirt. Can you all see it? Okay. And it's also, this is the black one. the one you see Seth wearing. And then there's Sebastian's picture. And then there's another one. Oh, I have to go out and back in. Hold on. They have two. 1 second. Let me get the other one up. Thought they'd be on the same one. Okay. Can't scroll. Okay. And here is, let me stop sharing and share this one now once it comes up. This is, I'm going to order this one too. I love my other one too. Okay. So we're going to stop sharing that, and I'm going to show you the other one. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Doggies are going to have a party. I'm so glad Nana's 16. I'm so glad you've enjoyed the information, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So, let's see here. And not in here. Not in here, please. Thank you. You're so good. You're just so good. Yes, you are. Okay. And then there's this one. Okay. Am I buffering? Okay, friends. So here's what we're going to do. When I say go, you're going to do hashtag 4,000 for the 4,000 subscribers. I thank you so much for your support. Okay, hold on. Let me set it up. Hashtag 4,000. Ready, set, go. Is it sharing it with you? Let me share it with you. Hold on. I want to share it with you all so you see it come up too. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I wanted to give us a chance. Okay. Hashtag 4,000 for the t-shirt giveaway. I'm going to give you all a second. Hashtag 4,000. And you'll email me crimetimebuzz@gmail.com and we'll coordinate to get you your choice. Okay. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I'm going to give it a little bit more time because we have a lot of people in here. For right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Grandma. I did hashtag 4,000 Carla HH because I'm giving away a Sebastian Rogers t-shirt because you all got me to 4,000 subscribers and I so appreciate you all. So this is my way of showing the appreciation. Hashtag 4,000. And then it'll draw for a t-shirt for Sebastian Rogers. Let me get it. Oop. Oh, I got to get it back on for it to, hold on. I need to get that back on there. I think for it to show the name on the screen. Okay, friends, gonna give you a second more. Gonna give it till 8:40. Hashtag 4,000. And thank you so much, my friends. And Grandma put the email in the chat. So whoever wins, give me an email. But don't forget to put your YouTube name in the subject so I know who you are. Okay. We're all, oh, it just turned to 8:40. Let's get to it. Are you ready? I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. Candy for you. Can you guys see that? Candy for you. Are you in the house? There you are. You're the winner. Congratulations. Yay. Yes. Congratulations. Candy for you. You have won a Sebastian Rogers shirt. I so appreciate all you subscribers out there. Thank you so much. When we get to 5,000, we'll do it again. We'll do another giveaway. But we're also going to do I want to do some trivia and stuff. Now that I know how to do this, I think it would be fun to do some trivia nights. Would you guys like a trivia night or something? Would you guys like to do a trivia night some night? Oh, absolutely. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad you enjoy the content and, learning about You are so welcome, Candy for you. Email me, my friend. Congratulations. Thank you for your support. All of you, each and every one, mods, members, subscribers, visitors. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate each of you. And let me know, would you want to do, Misty, is that a yes? Let's get a trivia night going. Maybe a trivia night slumber party. We'll invite everyone in. We can talk Sebastian and have a trivia night. I will plan something like that. Okay, we can do lots of fun things. Yeah, thank you so much, Grandma. Don't forget to become a member. Thank you so much to Lone Wolf Spirit and Ginger Girl for donating the Crime Time Buzz memberships, 5 of them, in Lone Wolf Spirit for the wonderful, wonderful super that it says it reminds me of Gannon's Stouch case, and I wonder if we go back and look at some of that stuff, garner some information. So it has been an absolute pleasure having all of you here. And Candy, I will hear from you soon. And I will talk to you. Bye, everyone. Bye, I Got Change. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm glad, Rita. I enjoyed it too. It's nice to get to spend time with all of you. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Get sleep, and we will talk soon. Hashtag, let's bring him home, friends. Bye. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. And thank you all. The join link, Linda, is... Grandma, can you put the join link out, my friend? Grandma, can you put the join link out? Thank you so much, my friends. We just got to keep focusing on bringing this boy home. And yes, before his birthday, if I have any mods in the house, can you put the join link in for Linda Acosta, please? Thank you, my friends. Oh, I think they're out. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you so much. Everyone have a wonderful evening. Let's bring this boy home. Let's do whatever we can to help. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.